Well, good morning and welcome back to the Dougie Milne Photography channel. It's awful good of you to join us. Like and subscribe, as always. Would be fantastic, need I say. So, yeah, we've come down this week down to Almondell again, which, if you recall, I was here in the summer. Now, you'll need to excuse all the background noise. It is a lot more noisier than I expected it to be, partly because we've had a lot of rain last week, and the river here, we've got the River Almond just here, and it is it's flowing really quickly. We've also got across here somewhere on the other bank, there's kind of tree felling or something going on, so that's going to make a lot of background noise as well. Hopefully this microphone here won't pick it up, but yeah, we just have to put up with it. So anyway, yeah, on with the first shot. So that's us all set up for this first shot, and I'll tell the truth, it's a bit of a cliched shot, if I'm being absolutely honest. If you live in West Lothian, you've probably taken this shot already. In fact, I've taken it myself, and I'll show you in my lovely wee book. Not that I'm advertising, but you know, great wee book. If you live in West Lothian and you've not got that, get it, because I like the money basically. And that's the picture that I'm going to take, that one there. So this viaduct was built around about 1880 or so that makes about 140 years old, give or take. It carried a branch railway line across to the line works across East Calder, which is just over that way somewhere. So yeah, that's what we're going to photograph today. So might as well get started. So as you can see, I've got the camera set right down low. We're looking straight along the path towards the shelter thing and up towards the viaduct. Now that picture I showed you a minute ago, that was taken horizontally. We're going to go for a vertical shot this time, basically so we fit the whole viaduct in as well as the wee shelter. So let me stick on the movie. I'll show you what we're actually looking at here. There we go, and I'll put up the rule of thirds, because this is one that actually does conform to our rule of thirds. I'm going to move that around ever so slightly. It says about the rule of thirds, but there we go, right. So we've got this one here, the leg pillar top of the viaduct, right up that particular third. We've got the shelter sitting here on this one. Okay, we've got the trees across the top here kind of framing the whole thing as well. Not that it really needs it. And we've got a leading line in the front here. This is the canal feeder. I don't know if you recall when we walked up the canal feeder from the Linsmill Aqueduct back in August, I think it was, something like that. But this is another part of it that we followed. It's about 3 or 4 miles long. So anyway, off we go. That's the shot, nice and simple. Let's just switch off the movie, and I shall just add to turn the aperture down a bit. So I'll do that, turn it back up again, I'll focus up and grab the picture. Click. So we're all set up now on the second shot. I've only moved back just maybe 3 metres from where I was a minute ago, and we're going to take a shot that's horizontal rather than vertical this time. So I'll just switch on the movie so you can see exactly what I'm looking at again, and I'll pop on the rule of thirds again just so you can see what I'm talking about here. Again, it's a nice simple shot. We've got the porch thing sitting just on this intersection here. We've got the path leading up to it. We've got the feeder thing here, again leading up towards it. We've got the river itself pointing in, can't find my finger there, up to there, again leading up towards that lower third, that lower intersection there. We've got all the pillars of the viaduct are sitting right on those 2 intersections there. So again, nice simple shot. We'll just switch the movie off. Okay, and I shall turn up my aperture because I had to turn it down so you can see because it's quite dark. I should say I did try polarising it, but it doesn't really make a great deal of difference here. I'm not quite sure where the sun is, but it's not quite at the right places that the polariser actually works. Anyway, that's that. I'll focus up on that porch there, and we shall just grab the shot. 1, 2, 3, click. So I've come around to the other side of the viaduct now, and again I'm looking back at that little shelter, kind of making a bit of a study of it today. So what we've got here is a wonderfully twisted tree, which I'm kind of using to frame the shelter. Now if I switch on the movie here, you'll see exactly what I mean. I've got it zoomed right in. I'm sitting at, what's that, about 50 mils, give or take, which is about, what, 75 mils if you've got like a full frame. This is APS-C, but yeah, 50 mils, there or thereabouts, that's what the number is. So again, we've got the tree sitting on this rule of thirds, we have got the shelter sitting up on this one, up here, we've got this nice twisted branch of the tree, which is right up and a kind of framing the shelter, if you like. Again, nice simple shot. Now I've got this down to f4 and I'm going to leave it at that just now, because you can see the kind of the leg of the viaduct here, but that's not quite as in focus as it needs to be, or wants to be, I should say. And if I'll just show you, if I turn up the aperture it gets darker obviously, but if I take it up to f9 you can see that it's a bit more in focus, but I don't really want that. I'm going to take it down right at its lowest aperture there, f4. So that's that. Let me switch off the movie. I may or may not, this might work well in black and white, I'll see. We'll see in a minute when I show you the picture, but I'll switch off the movie just now and I shall just grab the shot. 1, 2, 3, click. That's that. We'll call it a day at that. Just like I said, keeping them short for just now. If you have enjoyed it, as I said at the start, if you could like it, if you put a comment down below, tell me what you think of these short videos. Subscribe if you really enjoyed it. There is a subscribe button down in one of these corners down there somewhere, and there's a little bell icon which is just down underneath if you're watching on a PC or on your phone. So click on that little bell icon and you'll get to see everything that I post every single week. You will get told all about it. So yeah, as I say, that's that. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.